Hey guys, great news! Turns out I lost this vlog's intro. And if you didn't get that, that was sarcasm. I thought I had it, but I can't for the life of me find it. But never mind that. We're going to the zoo today. This is honestly one of my favorite places ever. Have I ever told you about what I wanted to be when I was little? Being here always makes me remember that since I was about 4 or 5 years old, I wanted to be a vet. I used to have animal toys and computer games about taking care of animals, and I was 100% sure that this was what I wanted to be when I grew up. I used to, and still do, love animals. We're gonna do a little zoo trivia to see how much we all know about zoo animals. How many hours a day do giraffes sleep? Turns out it's like less than 2 hours. I could never. But getting back on topic, I used to have this dream of working on places like huge zoos or, well, in the 90s this wasn't a super controversial topic, so I wanted to work on theme parks that had their own zoo and be part of the teams that took care of those animals, because I had this delusional idea that being a vet was just playing around with animals, hugging them, and spending time with them. Then I learned what being a vet really implied, and yep, that dream went down the drain super fast. Next one. Which is the loudest animal in the zoo? Then I started thinking about becoming a psychologist because I really am interested in understanding why people behave like they do. Turns out that's anthropology and not psychology. But the thing is, art for me was never a path to follow as a professional, like in a professional way. And by the way, the answer is the howling monkey, if you didn't know the answer to the question. But even though I always defended the idea of living through art and that art should receive more support in Latin countries, like local art, for me it was never an option. In my mind, I felt like I didn't deserve it. And don't get me wrong, my parents always encouraged me to be an artist, but I refused to do it for myself. I didn't think I could ever be one. Oh my god, the farm part is one of my favorites. Maybe someday we'll have a farm and lots of animals. Oh, here comes my least favorite part of the zoo, and this is one of the main reasons why my dream of being a vet went down the drain. Okay, back to more cuddly, cute animals. Funnily enough, 3 weeks before my high school graduation, I decided to study art with a focus on theater. And I can truly say those were 5 of the best years of my life. I truly felt at home.
Era la mascota del colegio, ¿no? Now for the main attraction and what we came to see to the zoo. We're gonna see if we can spot the baby capybaras. Va, oye pues, which of these animals can see behind their back without turning their heads? The ostrich, the chameleon, or the flamingo?
I think it's the chameleon.
10 puntos. Hey, which animal in the zoo has almost identical fingerprints to humans? Koalas, chimpanzees, or raccoons?
I think chimpanzees.
No, the koala.
I really loved spending this time with my family. We had a great time at the zoo. And speaking about my art path, currently I couldn't feel more at home. I'm really happy for what this year has taught me about myself. So it's time for me to just go and make magic.